Alright, boys, we're here with break number 450. A Panini mixer. It is obviously 2 boxes select, 4 boxes of Immaculate Baseball. Obviously, this is what we ran yesterday. Drinking out of my cup with the worst Penguins goalie in the history of goaltending that won 2 Stanley Cups because the team was so good. And Matt Murray. Drinking some of the C4 Strawberry Starburst edition. Give me some energy. Might give you a couple Ric Flair woos and 2 claps to get it rolling. We've got, man, Cal Ripken Jr., the Charm City. Ben Baller did the card edition from Project 2020. Give him a nice rub on all 6 of the boxes. In the break, team list on the left upper right-hand corner is the overhead camera. 2 boxes of Select, as mentioned. 2 autographs, 2 memorabilia per box. We'll start off with 1 box of Select. Then we're going to have the Immaculate. 6 cards. We've been getting some 7-carders in the first half of this case. This is the second half of the case. Voila, 4 boxes. 6 cards total in each box, like I said. 4 autographs, 2 memorabilia. But we have been getting a 4-3 set, as in 4 autos and 3 memorabilia. Getting some bonus cards. Let's get rolling into the Select. Hopefully everybody's having a good night. Got 6 viewers. That's more than I expected. If you're watching on a YouTube channel or you don't normally watch on a YouTube channel, I put the YouTube link every single time I break underneath the break itself. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If I can finally get to 100 subscribers, I can have a private URL that says www.youtube/CharmCityBreaks. Until then, I have to have like YZTZ7896 binary code, something, empty box on the Select. We still have the divider on the Select in there too. Good luck to everybody in the break. Let's get rolling here. Select's one of my favorite products that releases every year, whether it's football, baseball, or God forbid we ever get to break basketball on a consistent basis. One of my favorite cards regardless, so I love the design. We have Kyle Hendricks to start us off for the Cubbies, Jose Siri for the Astros, Ichiro Suzuki for the Mariners, Devin Williams, and then we have a Luis Robert on the refractor. Evan Longoria for the Giants, Kike Hernandez, Corey Seager, have Aroldis Chapman and Shohei Ohtani. Speaking of Shohei Ohtani, he almost threw a no-no today. I think he got broken up in the 8th inning, right? Also, what happened to Tua tonight, I don't know how the Bengals defensive lineman didn't get a personal unnecessary roughness call, but that didn't happen. We got Giancarlo Stanton, Mike Zunino. I have Nicky Lopez, Reese Neer, and Chris Sale on the teal, 12 out of 149, going to the Boston Red Sox, and Mike Zuror. Starting us off on the first parallel of the break. Man, Sale's one of those guys, super good pitcher, just cannot stay healthy. When you're built like a twig like that, I guess it's hard to keep your health good. Well, one second, let me bring up the video. He's not the real MVP. You did not get the Cardinals. Luke ended up coming through afterwards. He got off his work shift and he didn't get the Cardinals. We got Connor Wong. He got a new phone and he didn't update his messenger, so he wasn't getting my messages. We got Kevin Smith. Miles Straw. Jamie Barria, 131 out of 149 on the patch autograph. I'm gonna not lie here. I have no clue who Jamie Barria is. I'm assuming he's like a 2nd or 3rd year guy. Signature materials. Sometimes I'm not sure 100% why Panini lets some guys sign. If I'm being honest. But nonetheless, a hit for the Angels. And Michael Becker. I know he has some sons that collect with him. I'm sure they'll love the autograph. Nonetheless, for the Jamie Abaria. We have Luis Robert. I'm sure he exists. He has a picture. So we got Rhys Hoskins, Miguel Cabrera, Ronald Acuna Jr. We have an RPA of Luis Gil going to Jordan Heller on the RPA. And this one's right up his alley. He loves himself some Debbie Garcia and Luis Gil. So going to Jordan Heller with the Yankees in this one. Have numbers, Corey Seager. I should have a case of Prism, Panini Prism Baseball tomorrow. And another case of Immaculate Baseball. I might run a little bit of like a half case of each together maybe. We got Seth Beer, Madison Bumgarner, Luis Robert, Curtis Terry, and Willie Adames. Those aren't bad numbers, to be honest. I was going to say Franmil Reyes, Gavin Sheets, Sosa, Johnny Bench, and we got a Matt Chapman color match, yellow, 2 out of 10 going to Steve Samiego in the Athletics. Nice Chapman. Borderline Hall of Famer. Probably won't make it in. I thought he had better hitting numbers, but he only had really one good year of offensive production. But he is nasty defensively, so that might, if he can win a World Series or two with the Blue Jays talent, he might sneak in like after he's off the ballot. One of those weird like we want to vote in defensive guys type things. Maybe, probably not. Dude, those are really good numbers. How do I know about this guy? See, we got Shohei Ohtani. Like those are solid numbers for a long reliever. We got Raleigh Fingers, Xander Bogaerts. We're going to have Juan Soto and Fuego. And then we're going to have a Jarren Duran. You did not miss anything for yourself, Steve, if that's what you're talking about. Nice Jarren Duran patch going to Mike Zaror. I'm just taking off the film on these cards so I don't have to do it later. I do have a half a case of Pro Debut. I should be able to get a case of each size too tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I didn't get any of it from my middleman because it just wasn't worth it. We got Matt Brash, Aaron Ashby, because he's overcharging me for some stuff. It's irritating. We got Willie Adames, Shane Bays in the red and blue, and Salvador Perez. But I'll probably grab some more on Monday when they let me get more of it. I will say, just so you guys know, yeah, I don't know how you do it, man, to be honest. Nice Shane Bays to the Rays and Chris Arndt. What I am going to say, guys, is there's a chance, a very good chance that my mom doesn't have power by Saturday evening, that I'll break Saturday night. I'm going to drive down to Florida, and I will not be breaking Sunday. I'll probably post some breaks, but I won't be breaking Sunday because I will not be home. I'll be driving to Florida and driving back to go grab her, my brother, and their 2 dogs. We have Candelario, Kiner Falefa, because they were like in the middle of the hurricane yesterday. We have Dylan Cease, Cedric Mullins on the red, 41 out of 199. So I'll probably be grabbing them, which means I'll be out Sunday. But I'll probably hope Saturday I'll try to post some stuff early morning Saturday. If it fills before I leave, I'll break it. If not, I'll break it all when I get back Monday. And when stuff fills, I'll keep posting stuff. I would hope that you guys would know that I'm not just taking anybody's money or anything like that. There's a lot of stuff that's getting released this Wednesday, Friday. So hopefully we can get some more stuff filled tomorrow and Saturday. And if not, like I said, I'll break it all Monday when I get back, or at the worst, Tuesday afternoon. We got Ryan McMahon, Tristan McKenzie, Zach Gallen, I'll make a post about it tomorrow. Dalton Varsho, so nobody's like, what the hell? If stuff fills and I can't break it on like a whatever time. I know. So we have a Dalton Varsho for the Diamondbacks and Robbie Coleman, one of the best utility guys in the league, especially since he can catch. Got Marcus Semien, Duvall, Tim Anderson for the White Sox. We're going to have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the Enfuego Refractor. Then we're going to have a Glenn Otto for the Rangers, 2 out of 10 with the dirty patch on the yellow. Got to the Rangers and Greg Wolf, who's just been absolutely collecting patches. Yeah, I know, Chris. I just wanted to say it sooner rather than later so no one's surprised. I mean, obviously, you guys are some of the diehard people, but it's to say it sooner than later so that people have 2 days so no one can argue and say, oh, like, why didn't you say something? Like, I'm just hoping they have power back because honestly, like, I don't want to drive down there in the first place. It's a damn hike, especially because I got to go back down there Wednesday to play softball and fly on a flight, but I also have to work some days, and like just shifting them to a hotel for 4 days doesn't make any sense because of the dogs. Like, the problem is the dogs. There's nowhere for the dogs to go hotel wise. Like the Marriott I stay at, where I have a timeshare, will not allow the one dog. You could probably get away with sneaking the little 10-pound Chihuahua in there, but you ain't sneaking no German Shepherd Shar-Pei mix that's like 85 pounds. You ain't sneaking that dog around anywhere. Like I said, you can get away with the Chihuahua for a couple days, but the problem is too isn't just the electricity; it's the water. I mean, it's hot down there, but it's water. The water isn't working either. Got Max Fried, Jared Walsh, Chris Bassett, Jackson Kowar, and Raleigh Fingers on the refractor. Why they can't just put the cards all one way does not make any sense to me. We got Luke Williams for the Phillies. Frankie Montes, Hunter Renfroe. Got Aaron Judge and Mr. 61 and Dylan Cease on the refractor. And Aaron Judge is your real MVP in the AL this year, I'll just say. Not Ohtani. We got Tyler Mahle. Kirilloff. Ian Happ, the Pittsburgh native. Moonshots, Chris Bryant. And we have Vidal Brujan for the Rays. 54 out of 250 going to Chris Arndt. The only thing is I don't understand, Chris, is I don't know how you drive where you drive to. And like that's what I don't get is how you drive where you drive to like during the week. Like, you're like, I'm like 2 hours away from the house. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, that's a hike. I mean, I guess if you're, like, in the Midwest or the West, I guess it maybe makes a little bit more sense. We got Max Scherzer, Charlie Morton, Clayton Kershaw, Ryan Mountcastle on the red and blue, and Select Stars Bregman. Got TJ Friedel, Kyle Tucker, Albies, Shane Bays, and then we're going to have a Tim Anderson for the White Sox and John Williams, 70 out of 199. On the TA7. Greg Dykman. Trevor Story, Sean Manaea. Wander Franco. Who has the Marlins? The Marlins going to Josh Webb, getting a Khalil Watson. Youth Explosion. And that is a 229 out of 299. And Josh stays hot. Obviously getting the Kenny Pickett yesterday out of Gold Standard. I know different sport, not baseball. But now gets the Khalil Watson, one of the top prospects for the Marlins. I guess he did drop down the boards because he's over there shooting, pretending to air machine guns and not being super disciplined. But he's still an all-world talent when it comes to natural ability. I'm sure he'll figure it out. We got Ken Griffey Jr., Jake Myers, Brooks Robinson, Ketel Marte, and Mitch Haniger on the refractor. It's a dope autograph on the Khalil Watson for sure. Also, I know you guys seen the picture with the Bowman. I'll probably be running a lot of Bowman randoms. I know there's guys that really like certain teams, but I mean, for like 2020 Bowman, I don't even know what to do with the Yankees. The Yankees have to be like $500 just for a single box. We have Babe Ruth, because, I mean, you have Volpe and Dominguez in there. Garrett Cole, Max Kepler. We're going to have Whit Merrifield for the numbers, and we have a Colton Welker for the Rockies. Going to Tom Scarberry, part of the closing teams. That's crazy, man. Hope you drive like a Tesla or something. Not that I'm a huge fan of Tesla. Nice RPA on the Welker, by the way. Not that I'm a huge fan of Teslas, but let me just keep the gas mileage down. We have Ryan Sandberg, Ryan Velade, Larry Walker, Salvador Perez. We're going to have the cracked ice Tim Anderson, 25 out of 25, going to John Williams and the White Sox. Got Josh Hader, Aaron Nola, Jeff McNeil, Connor Seabold, and Max Scherzer. Seabold is just going to be a red, white, and blue for the Red Sox and Mike Zaror. So, 22 miles to the gallon at best. I have Laureano, Patrick Wisdom, Adam Frazier. We're going to have Aaron Judge on the numbers, and we have a Lucas Giolito for the White Sox, 30 out of 99. Which I'm assuming is a patch from the American League All-Star game. I would assume that's what it's from. Going to John Williams. White Sox had a nice couple boxes to select here. Nice memorabilia on Giolito. The last pack. I have Yastrzemski, Polanco, Luis Gil, Trevor Rogers, and then we're going to have the lime green Mikey Trout for the Angels. 73 out of 99. On the parallel going to Michael Becker. Let's get into the first box of Immaculate. Like I said, 6 cards. 4 autos, 2 memorabilia. Obviously a little empty black box here. Good luck to everybody in the break. Start us off here. We have Alek Manoah, 79 out of 99 on the memorabilia. Start us off going to the Blue Jays and Ant Martin. Next up we have Brian Hayes, 1 out of 10 for the Pirates. Pirates belong to Josh Webb. Brian Hayes will probably be a Pirate for at least 3 or 4 more years before he gets traded to somebody like the Yankees, I'm sure. I don't know if it'll be the Yankees, but I'm sure at the back end of their contract with like 3 or 4 years of team control, they'll trade him to just bulk up with some more prospects. And next up, we have for the Mets, 22 out of 63, Thomas Szapucki. Nice patch in there. I mean, the Pirates have plain-ass jerseys, to be honest. But yes, it is a plain-ass patch. The Mets belong to JT Hare. Next up, we're going to have a redemption. For the Braves. Going to Michael Becker. It is a Michael Harris prospect patch autographs red on the Michael Harris, who's been one of the better players since he got called up in baseball. Nice hit for Michael Becker and the Braves. Look, yes, they could have got a better patch, all right? I don't make the patch cards, okay? Next up, we're going to have a 101 printing plate. It's a Boston Red Sox. It's Alex Verdugo 101 printing plate going to the Red Sox and Mike Zuror. It looks like it's a piece of sock, I guess. Jumbo socks. What's crazy is how young the Braves are. That's what's crazy. Let's say that's the toe right there. I was going to say, so I don't know what blacks, I don't know when they were wearing, it looks like it's a navy blue sock, to be honest. I was going to say, but that's the toe. That's the line where you put your, goes across your toes. All right, Mike? Smart ass. 101 Verdugo. There are some guys that really collect him too. Like, I know if you go in the big baseball group and post that card, there's like one Verdugo collector that's like just probably as bad as Mike is with Alec Bohm. Next up, we're gonna have a Pittsburgh Pirates. Rowanzi Contreras, 52 out of 59. Still got him in the Padres uni, but the Pirates Padres uni on the card, but Pirates card the rest of the way for the memorabilia. Obviously, he came from the Padres, I think, in a trade. Going to Contreras, and this is going to Josh Webb as well, who just remains hot. Yeah, it's tricolor. Okay, I got it. They could have put a better patch in the Cabrian Hayes. All right. I mean, he does have long hair, so. See that? Did you ever get to talk to his parents? I know. Didn't you say they were going to call you, Mike? Did they call you, or is that next week? I knew it was Wednesday, but I thought it was this Wednesday. Oh my God. All right, we have a Miles Straw, 13 out of 25. And this is just a super thick patch for no reason. See if I can get it into a sleeve here to put it into Miles Straw going to the Guardians. Get in a sleeve here. Oh boy, we got it. I think this is bigger than a 180 to be honest. Let's go to the 260. To the Guardians and Tom Scarberry. Why? Like, it's not even like a special patch. Just a plain old navy blue patch. World's thickest card. Next up, we got a throwback. Cool Papa Bell and Mule Suttles for the St. Louis Cardinals. It has St. Louis on there, so going with the Cardinals. Obviously, they played in the Negro League, so. But cool Papa Bell. And this is a 13 out of 15 pieces of their bat. It's actually a dope card. Next up, we have 2 of 6 John Hesley for the Royals. Laundry tag. And eye black. Going to the Royals. And Corey. Next up, we got a 10 of 10. Josh H. Smith. I thought for a second there when I saw it that it was Bobby Witt. Kind of looks a little bit like Bobby Witt, but going to the Rangers. And Greg Wolf finally gets on the board with some autos and not just patches for the Josh H. Smith. Cool looking card design. It's a 130. Oh, next up we have, for the Blue Jays, a 14 out of 49, Jordan Groshans. One of the top prospects in the Blue Jays organization, going to Ant Martin. Grab some 130s from the ground here. These only 180s. Be right back. Let me go grab some more 130s. I have a whole other case of Immaculate coming tomorrow, Jason, and I can get more of it. I'll probably buy another case, too, from GTS. Assuming they haven't raised the price. I love Panini Baseball. This year, Immaculate's actually pretty well priced, so... Last year's a little rough. At one point in time, they're charging like $500, $550 a box. For me, that's too much for Immaculate, but I think you get some really nice cards out of it. This year it's at like $300, $350, I think. Man, that is not a 180. That's a small 130 top loader because it's not a 180 card. Well, I guess it's just cut a little bit big. We'll throw it in a 180. It's like a 140 card. I don't know. Sometimes they're not cut like perfect the size. I thought it was a one. I mean, could have squeezed it in there, but I don't like squeezing cards in top loaders. Or just put in a 180, let it be a little bit loose in there. Goes in the team bag anyway. All right, last card is going to be a jumbo bat patch. Gary Sanchez for the Minnesota Twins. 44 out of 68 going to Austin. Right, Austin, you got the Twins this time? Oh no, Sean Garner, my bad. Just Otto said Austin. I apologize. Sean Garner. Getting the Twins in this one, getting the L. Gary. Has Sanchez been good for the Twins this year? I know that at one point in time they thought he was going to be like the truth, like the next Jorge Posada for the Yankees, but never really panned out. Looks about like Gary Sanchez's stats. He's a guy, though, that's right-handed that gets played hard on the shift, though, doesn't he? Is he one of those guys that'll probably do a little bit better when the shift is going? All right, so we have first card, Willie Adames on the jersey tag. 2 out of 8 going to Nathan Kane. Yeah, it looks a lot like Gary Sanchez stats. He started the year off pretty hot, though, if I remember right. Nice. Willie Adames has been really good. Smart pickup for the Brewers. Next up, we got a Wander Franco 99 out of 99. Remarkable rookie jerseys. Going to the Rays. And Chris Arndt. Nice memorabilia hit there. We're going to have a 5 out of 10 RPA, jacket RPA, I believe, going to the Rangers for Glenn Otto with the shadow box and Greg Wolf. Ooh. Soft corners on this card in general. It's unfortunate. But it's also one of the reasons why thick cards, I'm never a fan of grading them, is they seem to have a lot of trouble sometimes. Next up, we're going to have another redemption. And this is Edward Cabrera for the Marlins. Premium patch autographs. I don't know what that's numbered out of, but going to the Marlins. And the Marlins are Josh Webb. Having himself a good time this break again. Next up, we have a 98 out of 99 Jose Siri with a sick patch going to the Astros. And the Astros belong to Steve Samiego. You talking about Wander Franco or are you talking about Edward Cabrera? Or both of them. I was going to say. There's a nice Jose Siri card, to be honest. Nice orange jersey with the blue writing patch. And last card, one of the big dogs for Bowman 2022. Ellie De La Cruz, 14 out of 25, going to John Albrecht. And the Cincinnati Reds. There has not been anything great for Seattle. I'm being 100% honest. Say, and you would have thunk we started talking about Bowman. Got some good prospects in this one. Prospect cards. We had that Rutschman. This case actually had some really good prospects in it because we got Rutschman yesterday. And Rutschman's obviously, it's a prospect card in the checklist because his rookie card isn't out yet, but yeah, dude. Sick. Got Michael Harris. I was going to say because I don't think that's technically Michael Harris's rookie card either. Into the last box of Immaculate. I will be posting a football break. I think I'm going to try to do randoms for football breaks, man. I should say to put more expensive stuff in there in multi-year, like to get a box of Select for now. I think I'm going to try randoms and just really push the breaks. I think that might work better for football whenever it's high-end stuff like Select and whatnot. Especially if we go multi-year because there's more teams, so I think it might be a little bit more enticing. But I do have some elements in. I tried, like I said, I posted some personals for the Immaculate collegiate that came in. I was going to say, I'm surprised nobody jumped on that. That's actually a really good price. I think they're selling for like $600 and do them at, what, $540? And the $540 is really if you PayPal. If you pay with Venmo or whatever else, I'll drop like $10 off of that price. If you do Venmo or Cash App. That's really just to make sure I cover the 3% so I can ship those boxes and just kind of break even. Because I got 2 cases. I mean, that's just kind of what was given to me. We got Edwin Diaz, 71 out of 99. Not given to me, I paid for them, but GTS let me get a whole case. The middleman that I have gave me a whole case, so it's like with the football, I'm just trying to move it so I can get allocation next year so we can do some crazy stuff. I can do some pretty cool giveaways. Edwin Diaz going to the Mets and JT Hare since I finally got an account with GTS to get that allocation for next year. We have 10 out of 25 Trey Turner for the Dodgers and Marsha. Marsha's been in a break or two a while ago. Must have saw the Immaculate, was enticed, came back. Maybe she just wasn't seeing break posts either, because that seems to be an issue on Facebook lately. You talking about De La Cruz? You know, De La Cruz is dirty. He might be a top 10 guy next year. Next up, we got Patrick Mazeika. 94 out of 99 going to the Mets as well, and JT Hare. Next up, we have a Reese Nair, Immaculate Black Tags. I'm assuming that's an autograph going to the Padres. Now, this is the real question. What the hell was this guy doing that he couldn't sign? Going to the Padres and Tom Scarberry. Next up, we got a 48 out of 99 Luis Gil. Away jersey for the Yankees and Jordan Heller. Talking about De La Cruz, future Philly shortstop, you're out of your mind. Nice Gill for Heller. And the last card of the break is going to be a 14 out of 37 for the Cubs, Greg Deichmann. Going to the Cubbies. Oh, he said Trey Turner, maybe. And Steve Samiego on the tricolor. For the Cubs and Steve. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. Congratulations for those hit. For those who didn't, hopefully you have better luck next time. I will say that I do have another case of Immaculate coming tomorrow. I have a case of Prism coming as well. Instead of mixing the Select in here, I'll probably mix some Prism. Maybe we'll do a 4-and-4 boxer. It won't add too much, but it'll add more autographs, a lot more chance at parallels. Try to add some bulk to the Immaculate if you guys want, or I can keep it to 2 and 4 setup how I have been. Yeah, a little bit rough there, Wesley. I'll just say. We have Matt Chapman on the yellow. Cedric Mullins on the red, Chris Sale on the teal, Mike Trout on the lime green, Lucas Giolito, we'll put him over here real quick with the memorabilia. This is non-memorabilia, non-autographs. We got Connor Seabold on the red and blue. We have Tim Anderson on the cracked ice out of 25. Tim Anderson on the red for the White Sox, Mountcastle on the red and blue, Dalton Varsho on the red and blue, and Shane Bays on the red and blue for the Rays. Getting into just memorabilia. Make sure there's no just memorabilia in here. There's not. All right. Getting into just memorabilia, we have a Lucas Giolito out of 99, I believe, going to the White Sox. Trey Turner out of 25. Out of 99, Edwin Diaz or El Toro. We have an out of 10, Glenn Otto. Willie Adames out of 8. Wander Franco out of 99. Jarren Duran. Just the base Jarren Duran memorabilia. Out of 25, Miles Straw in the super thicky thick card. We're going to have a 1 out of 10 with the dopest patch in the entire break of Brian Hayes for the Pirates. We got Alek Manoah out of 99. Vidal Brujan out of 250. And honestly, the dopest patch card we probably pulled here in a month or so. Cool Papa Bell as well as Mole Suttles going to Luke Barr and the Cardinals. Some 2 Negro League legends. Pretty dope card. Just because you don't see them in cards a lot, especially memorabilia that they use. So that's just dope in itself. Good card idea and relatively good card design. Let's get rolling here on the autographs that we've seen. We have Colton Welker on the out of 199 out of Select. Jose Siri, 98 out of 99 on the RPA. Luis Gil from Select on the RPA out of 199. Contreras out of 59 on the RPA. Zapucki out of 63 on the RPA. Greg Dykman out of 37. Random numbers out of, I was going to say we have a Luis Gil out of 99 on the RPA. Reese Nair on the Immaculate Black Tags. I'm assuming that comes with an autograph. It could be memorabilia, though. We have Patrick Mazeika, 94 out of 99. We have Jamie Abaria out of 149. Edward Cabrera on the premium patch autographs going to the Marlins. We're going to have Glenn Otto, 5 out of 10 for the Rangers. Gary Sanchez out of 68 for the Twins. Jordan Groshans out of 49. This is a pretty dope card here. Obviously, he got traded to the Athletics as part of the... No, he's not on the Athletics. That was Kevin Smith. I apologize. Groshans still in their farm system. He'll probably be their shortstop or second baseman at some point, I would assume, or they're going to trade him away. He has a lot of talent. Josh H. Smith for the Rangers, 10 out of 10. John Hesley, 2 out of 6 on the laundry tag for the Royals. Then we're going to have Khalil Watson, Youth Explosion, 229 out of 299 to the Marlins, and Josh Webb. We're going to have the 101 Alex Verdugo for the Red Sox on the jumbo sock patch going to Mike Soror. Obviously the 101 printing plate too, but pretty dope Verdugo. Then we're going to have a Michael Harris Prospects patch autographs red. I think the Reds are out of 25, if I'm not mistaken. Then we have a 14. Actually, that's blue, so maybe the Reds out of 49. Then we have an Ellie De La Cruz Prospects patch autograph as well. 24 out of 25 for the Reds. Probably the 2 big hits when it comes to prospects. There's some other nasty hits in there too, in my personal opinion. But these 2 right here, these 2 guys are futures of Major League Baseball. Assuming Ellie De La Cruz keeps playing the way he is. But when you're like 6'6" or whatever he is, switch hitter, nasty speed, good arm, can play all over the diamond, I think you're going to be pretty valuable. Congratulations to, like I said, to everybody that hit. For everybody that didn't, better luck next time. Hopefully you'll see in the next break. We do have another baseball one up right now. We'll post another Panini one tomorrow. I'm hoping the Immaculate case does come in from FedEx. It says it should be here tomorrow, so we'll see. I do have some Pro Debut coming in as well, so we'll run some Pro Debut. There's a lot of stuff that came out. That's why I was saying, like, I'm probably going to be posting breaks, and if I got to go down to Florida, we might have, like, a 4 or 5 break day when I get back on Monday, or if I have to break it Tuesday afternoon, where we just have, like, a break-a-thon. But there's a lot of product that came out this week for football and baseball. And that's not even, I mean, I don't even really post any basketball. Like, I just buy it. Like, I have, like, cases of basketball sitting on my floor behind me. But I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night and be safe. I will see you guys tomorrow.